Will here with mate Dom.
On their way to Wembley, but not quite as it might have been.
COVID has changed our plans a little bit. I think probably would have got the train down, but I think car does feel safer.
England fans Will and Dom drove from Harrogate, nervous of their team's chances, but also of the crowds.
Definitely slight tweaks due to the pandemic, but overall, I think hopefully, it should feel like normal times. Wearing masks in different ways, which again I'm more than happy to do. I think again that feels like a safe thing to do.
More than 60,000 fans and little social distancing. The gatherings outside the stadium offered the biggest potential risk of COVID infection.
It's not so much the stadium. We find that these are well managed and well planned, regulated numbers coming in and COVID checks. It's all of the fan zones. There's going to be an enormous celebration, and that's when people start to forget about the precautions that should still be in place.
Police said they would enforce the COVID laws proportionately. Police reminded fans that London was still in a public health crisis and urged them to stay apart and not gather in large numbers. Fat chance of that. The NHS encouraged fans to pop into the nearby vaccination centre and get jabbed. Will tried to do the right thing. He'd already had one jab, but was too early for his second.
They said it has to be 8 weeks between the first and the second jab, and unfortunately I'm about 5 weeks.
How disappointed?
I'm quite disappointed. I was thinking today, especially a big event like this, to hopefully get, the double protection, and I think, especially with rising cases, it seemed like probably the sensible thing to do. So, yeah, it's a shame, but I understand they're the guidelines.
Amid the football fever, life went on for non-fans. Some were worried about catching COVID. 60,000 fans not socially distancing.
I know, I've just walked through them all.
How concerned are you?
Well, I'm double jabbed, so that's all right, but
Coming
other
in! Way!
people might have a problem. I'm not worried at all.
You're not? Okay.
No, it's just one of those things, you've got to learn to live with it, huh?
It's a huge problem at the moment. So I saw the chaos outside, so I think people should be very careful about it, yeah.
When Scotland played here, 1,300 Scottish fans caught COVID. English and Italian fans are hoping they take home nothing more than memories of an incredible day. Martin Brunt, Sky News, Wembley.